absolute cinema, my life is fucked. It's only temporary though. Um, Hello, everybody. This is Bailey. Uh, for 24 years of my life, I have dealt with undiagnosed mental health issues that have caused me to completely self destruct on several different occasions. And I'm now just getting to the bottom of it. To put things in perspective, I've always wanted to be a very successful person, but there's been this seemingly unbreakable glass wall in front of me, which has just given me this headspace that no matter how hard I try at anything, regardless of how good people think that I can be, something just seems so unattainable about it. From high school, barely graduating, despite trying my absolute hardest to remain focused, I just couldn't, to being an electrician, which I was for 2 years. People saw me as someone that would be an incredible tradie, someone that's would be excellent in that field. I completely fucked it. Came in really strong, but then lost a lot of focus. Even the basic tasks felt really unmanageable and really difficult for me to do. To my most recent endeavor in real estate, where I started 5 months ago, and everyone told me I was going to be a multi-millionaire. I was going to be the next biggest thing in real estate, and 5 months later, I ended up completely bottling it and fucking my job. There are other factors involved in each of these careers, which has definitely played a fact in me failing, but at the end of the day, I've got no one to blame but myself for anything that happens to me in my life. But there seems to be this ongoing cycle in my life of me seeming like a natural talent at something. Everyone's saying that I'm going to be super successful at it. I come in, I try really, really fucking hard. I want to be super successful. Don't get me wrong. And everyone tells me I will be. And then, boom, things become incredibly difficult somewhere down the line. I can't even do basic tasks without feeling paralyzed and stuck and ashamed and guilty. I try and come into my job or my task every single day, listening to everyone saying that I'm going to do exceptionally well, and then leaving that day feeling guilty, ashamed, depressed, further from my goals, feeling like I will never be successful. I'll never have enough money to buy a house. I will never have enough money to have a nice car. I'll never have enough money to blah, 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 blah. And it's just happened again. I'm 24 years old. I've got a shit car. I've got no job. I've got no university degree, no career prospects. All I've really got is myself and my support network. But I want to document everything because I know that there are so many other people out there that feel stuck and they feel lost and they feel like no matter how hard they try, they're never going to be able to live a fulfilling life because they see it all the time on their social media and they feel that it's not for them and it never will be for them. I promise you, boys and girls, I am in the same boat as you. But I also refuse to have a life unlived. I refuse to die on the hill of never having anything. And as hard as it's been for me to go through this cycle of, completely destroying my life and my career over and over and over again, and to start from net zero, I will not allow that to be me. So I'm documenting everything because I think that myself and anyone else that wants to undertake this journey is deserving of a life that they find fulfilling. Over the course of the last month of me not being active in working, I have discovered that I, whilst striving to be successful, have also been a people pleaser to the point where it's added to the destruction. I would rather die than let people know that I'm not doing well, or that there's something mentally fucked up, or that I feel challenged or fighting up a hill or anything along those lines. So to cover my ass when things have not been going well and I have felt a lack of motivation or that everything's been extremely difficult, I just bullshit. I just go, yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, it works good. Blah 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 blah. So the funny thing about the truth, and I know this now because I've been through this several times, is that no matter how much I try and bullshit and shrug everything off, the truth does eventually come out. Like it just has recently with my real estate job. My friends, my family, my partner all found out after me lying for like a month and a half that I found that it was a terrible struggle for me and I just couldn't keep up. And this has happened a couple times in my life. Each of these times has involved them being incredibly frustrated and angry with me. And I think the people closest to me are now starting to understand that, hey, this is not me lying because I'm trying to be a bad person. It's me lying because I don't know how to describe what I'm going through. Because until I've had some time to reflect on my life, I haven't been able to put things into words. This is also another reason why I'm doing this right now, is because I know some people out there that also feel as though they can't put their own struggles into words because it either feels too silly or they don't even know themselves that they are struggling. So I'm now starting to understand that I wasn't a people pleaser, I was a fucking slave. I spent so much time in my life trying to appease to other people's ideas of how good I was going to be at something that I became a slave to it, and it made things even more unattainable for me. No matter how hard I tried, I just feel like I was just born or set up for disappointment in every single aspect or every single endeavor that I went to go and work in. So I fucked myself. And I think that there are so many other people out there that are also slaves to other people's opinions. So it's something that's been freeing for me to understand and for me to now go, you know what? I've spent so much time in my life feeling guilty for not living up to other people's expectations that I would just rather at least take away that pressure off of myself, even if the pressure exists from other people, because it's just fucked me from living a happy life. So, yeah, I now understand that. I was not a people pleaser, and I am not a people pleaser. I'm a slave to other people's opinions. So I'm going to try and fix that for myself now. The other thing is that I realized that a fulfilling life isn't one that's necessarily filled with finances or money. It's just doing shit that you love to do. So I've gone and reflected on things that I love to do. I love working on cars. I love driving cars as well. Not from like a, ooh, look at how much money I've got perspective, but I just love being connected to a steering wheel. I love video games. I love socializing and talking to people. I'm definitely a people person. And I love the outdoors, so I'm going to spend as much time as possible in the future doing this, and I want to document it as well, because I believe that if I can live a fulfilling life, everyone else can as well. So I think I owe it to me and to everyone that knows me, and also everyone that doesn't know me but also feels stuck, that this is achievable for them. So I'm using this account as a video diary of improvement for myself. I have started a mental health journey to go and figure out what the fuck's wrong with me, because I've very clearly gone 24 years having an undiagnosed mental condition that I need to address to allow me to live this lifestyle that I want to live. I need to figure out what's causing me to burn out all these times. I need to figure out why I'm so inclined to impress and prove shit to other people instead of just proving shit to myself. So I've got a psychiatry appointment tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to start working with a psychologist as well. I'm going to start taking medication. I know medication's got very mixed opinions, but I will do anything at this rate to improve my life, because going through several cycles of crashing and burning and restarting at net zero and having no money in your account is way more painful than taking a pill every single day and maybe having a couple side effects. So at least for the short term, it's going to help me fix some shit. But I look forward to using this to reflect on my thoughts and to maybe give some strangers some teachings or some lessons that they could maybe learn. So, anyway, that's it for me. Let's get this kick started tomorrow.